Hello. Now, I know a lot of you have questions about Botn 2 in its current state. If you don't know anything about this, I made a competition a year ago called Ninja Warrior vs. Battle of the Ninjas. I had this project made to introduce my own spin to the versus format by combining the American Ninja Warrior format with a versus mode. From the first season, I enjoyed making editing and making the game and loving the reactions from multiple people in live chat. For me, I see Botn 1 as a template of what's to come in the future. This is where Botn 2 comes into play. I started the second season on January 1st, 2023, and I was very happy with the amount of popularity that has grown since Botn 1. There used to be 37 competitors. Now there's 58 competitors now. I only imagine that the future will make the game even more popular, but there is one problem with it. It has been over 6 months since Botn 2 started, and no episode is released for it yet. Now in this video, I want to explain why there hasn't been a video out for Botn 2, and also talk about how Botn as a whole, and how I see Botn today. If you know anything about Botn, you would know that Botn does have a storyline in it. It is one of the few R&W competitions that actually has lore in it. I had the idea to make a storyline with it, so it made all the seasons feel more connected, and would get me more ideas on how I can make Botn more interesting to watch for the viewer. Botn matchups always had people on their edge of their seats and are always excited. Botn matchups always had people on the edge of their seats and are always excited for who their favorite competitor will win the matchup. That's what I find so intriguing. It's the matchups themselves. I tried this idea with Botn 1 and it worked. So many people were coming back and making assumptions about who's going to win the next round or who will win Botn entirely. The thing with Botn, though, is that it is a massive project. And massive projects do take time. If you remember back in Botn 1, the Botn 1 finale took us 6 months to complete and set up and when Botn was around. If you remember in Botn 1, there were qualifiers, semifinals, Power Tower, Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3. However, there was an entire live event in the finale that happened. A lot of those I took a lot of work on my part. However, in Botn 2, I became better, and I wanted to make things so much better than how they were in the first season. So I redesigned the qualifiers course, added bootcamp, changed editing designs, wrote all the lore, and so much more. However, I will be honest to the fact that I bit off way more than I could chew with this one, and I really should have started the season when everything was finished. I very much learned the consequences and learned my lesson on that, as it has been forever since a major Botn announcement happened. The reason why I took this long, though, is because I wanted to make this whole season a satisfying watch to the viewer, and hopefully it can make everyone's days brighter. I have also been practicing my editing skills, and I've been improving ever since then. Botn 2 has been getting bigger and better than ever about it. I'm honestly very excited for the release of the episodes of this season, because these episodes will do nothing than any other competition has done, and I'm honestly pumped about it. To wrap this video, I do want to let you know that I will release a community post and new channel on the Botn Discord, where you can ask me questions about Botn, and I will answer them in the Botn Q&A video. That is just so I can interact with the community more, and also really hype up Botn 2, because Botn 2 is so much closer than ever to having its first episode coming out. I may not be certain about the release date by the time the Q&A video is about to be recorded. I will let you know when. I will be releasing the Q&A video on Saturday at 2 p.m. EST, and I'll be answering all of your questions that you have for Botn 2. And before you go, since Botn 2 has been taking so long, I will show you guys a little sneak peek of Botn 2 Episode 1. So here's the sneak peek. And see if he qualifies. Alright, now the next competitor running the course that you might have a familiar face of is Yas1234551. He is a rookie to the course, but let's see how he does. He hosts his own comp called Yasuke. Now, let's go ahead and go. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everybody!